So, hey, thanks for being with me today. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi. Well, first of all, thanks for the invitation. My name is José Luis. I'm actually from a small city in the south of Mexico, named is Acapulco. And nowadays, I work as the country manager Spain for Guest Suite. Guest Suite is a French company. We are the European leaders of online reputation. What we do is we actually increase professionals' revenues by getting better reviews.
Okay, and I heard you say that you're the country manager. Can you kind of go into a little bit more detail about what that means and how languages comes into play with that?
Well, language is super important. First of all, country manager, it's the general manager of a brand in a country. So that will be the small CEO of a company in a in a country. The reason it's because each country needs to have a special strategy. Even though I work at the internationalization of the company of Guest Suite, we have to target the product and the service for each country because every country has a different culture. And why languages is important? Well, that's the key. First of all, we are a French company, so everything needs to be translated. Everything needs to be translated and adapted. Every message, every part of the product. When you go on Facebook, by example, and you see your wall, it's not going to be translated exactly in different languages. So you need to adapt the product culturally too, and you need to actually go deep in the language and understand how people actually use these words for them to understand and feel good in a happy environment while using their our platform or console. So language is super important, not just translating from French to, in my case, Spanish, but also to be in track of all the information. We need to be up to date with all the technology, with all the new releases. And we have realized that, of course, the common language of all of this would be English. So you need to be, for sure, able to understand English, and further then to speak more languages to work at the in the internationalization part.
Nice. Okay, and so you said that you're in charge of the Spain market. For anybody that kind of wants to maybe enter into your industry, what are some of the skills necessary, and how would you recommend a person gets into your field of work?
Well, first of all, you need to have a good initiative. You know, you need to have initiative. You need to be flexible. You need to have the good energy, enthusiasm. You know, you need to be organized. And for what I believe is, you need to be active. You cannot be a passive candidate. You know, we have the chance. We're so lucky because nowadays startups offer great environments. Christie Suite was just awarded with the seventh position with the label Great Place to Work in France, which means we receive a lot of CVs. So you need to be unique. You need to be different. You need to think outside of the box. We like to say break the unbreakable, break the establishment. You know, you need to actively go and search people. All CVs, you know, those CVs that are black and white, 3 pages are gone. You need to bring something different to the table. Make a video. If you're a designer, saying make something with your own talent. If you want to be a salesperson, well, make your pitch, sell yourself as if you were going to sell a company. That's the way you get it nowadays. Today I am the country manager of Guest Suite, and to get this position, actually I was approached by the CEO of Guest Suite because I was in a different country, a different company named iAdvice. I was working as a business developer for Spain there too, and they came to me because I was showing very good results. But also, the first opportunity came because I was behind everybody. You need to be active. You need to send emails to all the companies you feel you have a match. You need to first. I like to say to my students, to my prospects, to my clients, you need to map. You need to map where you want to go. So you make the list of all the companies you dream of. You know, there is no big dreams. You can work wherever you want. You want to work on Google, you can work on Google. Just you need to be have a clear idea of what do you want to do, and then just aim it, and then you can get it. You need to apply, approach, and don't give up. Nowadays there's so many filters with technology. Nowadays, when you apply for a company online, your CV or your profile is gonna probably gonna be stopped by the algorithm before somebody reads it. So first time it can be a loss. You need to try as many times and as many portals as possible to approach a company so they can notice you.
And are there any particular platforms that students should pay attention to? For example, like LinkedIn, or even as far as like social media accounts that can help boost maybe their profile?
Well, of course, LinkedIn it's the number one. I find a lot of students that don't have a LinkedIn account. A lot of professionals don't have a LinkedIn account. How do you want to be found in the world if you don't have a LinkedIn account? LinkedIn account should be the first thing you should be on. Your LinkedIn should be in French and English. It's very important because nowadays most of the approach you're gonna have for a good company it will be through LinkedIn. Or another one will be first of all the student needs to see and they need to see where do you want to work. If you want to work in the car industry, if you want to work in the technology industry, there is a great website named Welcome to the Jungle. That is actually a not startup, and what they do is actually they only propose jobs in startups. So they are going to be filtered by which ones are the ones where it's a great place to work, uh, which ones have working time flexibility. So you need to just find the platform, apply. But of course, you need to have your LinkedIn up to date. The LinkedIn, it's a key part of this strategy. You need to have a good picture. You need to have a good big network. A lot of people think of LinkedIn as their Facebook, which is completely wrong. You need to think it completely opposite, like the on the other side. So while Facebook should be only your close friends, right? LinkedIn, it's completely the contrary. You need to have as many connections as possible because your power comes from the connections you have. So please work on your LinkedIn and of course find that platform that it's important for you. In the case of startups, I really recommend Welcome to the Jungle because you can find all kind of offers. You will have find office managers, content managers. Content managers are going to be all these people that actually write the articles. And nowadays in technology, we need content managers that speak three, four, five languages. The content manager in Guest the Suite speaks five languages. The past company where I used to work, our international content manager spoke nine languages. You need to be very able to read, understand, correct. Because even though some companies pay translators, if you send something to a translator, you need to be able to understand what the translator is sending you and also edit it.
Okay. And then lastly, if anybody wanted to, for example, work for your company, what are things that you specifically look for?
We're always looking for people. We're always looking for people. We're not looking for CVs the way we say it. We're looking for talents. We're looking for real motivated people. We want to see why are you different from other people. I want all the students to understand that mainly in mostly of the jobs, we're going to teach you what to do. This technology was just developed from the ground. We created it. We all have all this unique technology that not a lot of people know. So we're ready to train you. What we want is to see the motivation. We want to see candidates that come and say, I have a big dream. I want to be a VP tomorrow. Or they want to be in a good atmosphere. They want to find family. Today's startups, we're a company where I work, we're a good family. We work on a great atmosphere. We have a happiness manager. Somebody like in a month can be somebody coming to give you a massage. They can take us every once a month. They take us to the beach, or they can get a karaoke class. But you need to understand this is actually a great opportunity, and talents students around the world they know it. And if you work hard, you're going to be able to work in companies like Guess the Street and be able to be surrounded by amazing talents. I had the opportunity to be surrounded by amazing talents, but you need to be sure that your enthusiasm, your motivation is there. That's what you need to show. For the students in my case, Guess the Street, I want them to contact me. I want to actually see if you allowed me. I'll give you an example. A girl came to me. She passed an interview. She had an amazing profile. I liked it from the beginning, but then 2 days after, I received a postcard from her wishing me a great week. And then she liked every post I did on LinkedIn. And then she comments to my publications, which means I get alerts that she's visiting my profile. So I think of this girl every week. So what happened if the position didn't open for her? I helped actively to help her find a job.
Okay. And in case anybody is watching this interview and they'd like to contact you, where could they contact you at?
Well, they can send an email to contact at guestsuite.com. They can find me on LinkedIn, which is José Luis Avila. They can find me on my blog. They can find the Guest Suite blog. You just type Guest Suite on Google, and then you will find us. For all the people that also want to improve their online reputation, people that want to learn more, please feel free to contact me. I can show you how brands as BMW, Europe Car, Education First, Orange, we work from the small ones to the huge ones. It's an incredible experience. So don't hesitate in reaching out to me and let's talk.
All right, and I'll include all that information in a link below. But thank you so much for your time. It was very helpful, and I hope to talk to you again.
Thanks to you, and good luck to all the students. Welcome to the board.
Bye.